I'm trying out a build that's really focused on having the most powerful leaders possible. So let me run through what I've done. Starting out, I'm an oligarchic authority. This gives you 2 extra effective counselor skill, which basically means all of our counselors apply their bonuses as if they were 2 levels higher. And then the ruler gives +5 experience gain to all of our counselors per level. Then I have meritocracy, which gives us additional leader trait options, as well as specialist pop resource output. This is so good. I love meritocracy. It also opens up a council position that can give us extra leader experience gain. Then we're going heroic past. This gives us additional capacity for all of our leaders, and also opens up yet another council position that gives us leader experience gain. I'm going for fanatic spiritualist for extra unity production so that I can afford all of the unity cost of these leaders. And then I'm also going for authoritarian, not for any specific reason, just mainly because it makes sense that a society entirely based on having the best leaders possible probably would be a bit authoritarian. For origin, I'm going overtuned, which basically gives you extra species trait options. And I'm picking up gene mentorship, which gives an additional 30% leader experience gain at the cost of some leader lifespan and pop growth speed. And then I'm also picking up quick learners for another 10%. Talented to reduce my leader upkeep and reduce the number of negative traits, and then enduring to increase leader lifespan, which with gene mentorships that ends up being a +10 years bonus overall. So that's my build. Let's go ahead and try it out. So we want to pick up planetary unification research right away. This will give us a little bit of extra unity, and it also unlocks these campaigns, and one of them also boosts leader experience. So this is quite important to get right away. For edicts, we want to pick up Veneration of Saints. This will increase the job efficiency for our priests. That'll squeeze out just a little extra unity for us. We'll also pick up Information Quarantine. That gives us just a little extra stability. I also give my starting ruler the Eye for Talent, which gives additional leader experience gain. And then let's go ahead and research this Savannah world so we can get that colonizing nice and early. We'll maybe want to buy some consumer goods. We'll hold off on building anything with our construction ship. We'll get our admiral out scouting. First tradition pick. We're definitely going to go aptitude, but the question is that worth it immediately, or do we wait a tad before we go for that? We'll want to pick up discovery. We got some extra leader experience gain down here, more scientists. So we're going to start with discovery, and then we'll go aptitude. We will pick up map the stars, extra survey speed and anomaly discovery chance, and we can build a colony ship. We found the other Savannah world. It's down here. We got to keep a close eye on our fleet to make sure we don't lose it. Let's get an additional science ship. Perfectly timed colony ship. It's ready to colonize. So our first planet is really good mining planet, so we will get you going to that. We can upgrade Eye for Talent. We've got our first council agenda. Let's go for expand the council right away so we can get that additional leader experience council slot. We've got our second science ship, so let's recruit another scientist. Oof, allies upkeep 5 is brutal. I would have liked meticulous, but that is not worth it. Let's get anomaly research speed. Work towards getting another colony ship. So we will focus on buying alloys. We have gained the scout trait for our leader by exploring with them. Ooh, and we can get Eye for Talent on them as well. Great. Anything to get that experience up. And that scout trait gives us even more information on hyperlane connections and stuff. First colony, let's go for that unity. That's great. More leader experience gain. Already so early into the game, we've got so much. Okay, more consumer goods, and then we'll follow that up with the temple for more unity. We will get construction on our next colony ship, so that's ready to go. Volcanic world, not that useful. We'll get a second admiral. Get you exploring out this way. Surveyed another system. We're waiting on alloys. We'll probably want to follow up the temple with a alloy foundries, and then we'll need mining districts. Let's see, is this a single? We'll get this mineral deposit because that's good. We can get another leader. Go explore this way. Another colony ship ready to go. Savannah world over here. So we want to work our way out to here next. That's quite a ways away. I don't know if we'll be able to get that, but good to know. Okay, another level up. Adaptable, of course. So we got what we wanted out of Discovery for the most part. We could get additional survey speed and keep our scientists safer. We have met aliens. Just space whales, that's okay. And perfect timing, we are getting our next colony ready to go. Okay, we have met amoebas. Let's immediately retreat. You can explore down this way, and we can get our second colony going. This planet has a lot of agriculture, some energy. In the meantime, I suppose let's go for energy. This construction ship can go ahead and pick up this research station. Got another science ship, and we'll get another scientist. Really want to just focus down this way, so we'll get multiple people surveying out this way. And we could keep going. Might be a bit aggressive, but sure. Why not? Let's get another scientist. We've got our first colony. We will get more minerals going on this colony. People will start migrating over there. Continental world. Okay. Oh, this is Earth. Hi, Earth. How you doing? Okay, another science ship. We will get adaptable. And we can get meticulous as well. You can go ahead and survey these guys. Let's get a official on this planet starting to level up. We can get infrastructure. That seems good. Like, is this a good build? I don't know. But we're trying to get as many leaders leveling up as possible. Let's go ahead and go for aptitude now. More upgrades. This is our top leader. Let's get adaptable. Pick that up early. And do we give a gentle encouragement to these civilians to resettle them faster? Because the capital has some civilians. We can afford this. I think it's worth it. Get these guys resettled faster. Okay, we've found a capital world over here. That scouting work has been good. You can work your way over here. Oh, and that do we have education campaign? We can get an additional leader experience at the cost of some energy, which we will have to cancel that trade. You keep exploring down this way. We've maxed out. We have all of the scientists we can afford. We're about to finish colonizing this world. Let us get a governor, and we'll get some generator district. Let's move some civilians over to this world. Upgrading our admiral, trickster as well. Hellish Oasis. Extra habitability. More districts. Interesting. Still not enough habitability to be worth it, but still interesting. We can afford some more ships, so let's get them. Job efficiency for specialist per planetary governor skill level is pretty good. Let's work towards this lifespan and upkeep first. Then we'll get that. Should probably start working our way back. So let's kind of get around here and then like get our fleets kind of back. They're a little far away from our empire. Okay, we've actually gotten our first leader up to level 4, which means we can pick a veteran level. This guy's our head of research, and so I think statistician would be good. Get us some more research speed. We have met a fallen empire. They've opened their borders to us. That's nice. I appreciate that. We've met this empire over here. They're wary of us. We want to get this starbase upgraded. And we can upgrade our other colony, though I don't think we have the consumer goods to afford that. I think on this mining world, we should probably get a mixed industry. Expand the council. Finally, we have expanded the council. That took a while. And so we have a choice between Grand Storyteller or Principal Instructor. They both give the 2% leader experience gain, but this one also gives governing ethics attraction, so it's slightly better. And we can then pick another council member. We'll get the leader experience gain on this official. We can now set a new agenda, and we can get leadership conditioning, which will give us more leader experience gain and 3,000 experience for all leaders below skill 10. Great, let's get that next. Okay, we got another star base, and I feel like some anchorages might be good, though we're not really making enough trade. We'll get that. We can sell some energy. We've got mixed industry, so this planet's making some additional consumer goods, but still not enough. Let's get a civilian industry. We've got another tradition. Let's get this leader lifespan and upkeep reduction. That's going to save a ton of unity for us. Yeah, that's like 20 extra unity. Okay, our Minister of State. Let's get a advisor for you. That will reduce our pop upkeep across our empire, which should help with the consumer goods. We should have enough now to upgrade this planetary administration. We are almost about to get this Savannah world, which is the only one that's really within range anywhere close to us. Okay, our Minister of Defense has leveled up. Let's get you as a strategist since you are on the council. Let's get this colonizing. This planet's got decent minerals, so let's make it a mining world. And we're gonna want to follow that up with a starbase to protect it. Upgrade for our Grand Storyteller. You get Eye for Talent, Principled, Agenda Speed, this, or Prop Growth Speed in Food. Let's get Fertility. Can we upgrade you? Let's upgrade this starbase. Oh, you're friendly. You can get an embassy. Nice. Appreciate that. You're still wary. You're still wary. Now I think it'd be a good time to get job efficiency per 4 specialists per planetary governor level. Plus 18% efficiency. 10 for Empire Capital, 8 for planetary administration. Probably work on more star bases. Question is where to put them. One right here might be good. That would allow me to be prepared against this. So let's do that. Powered exoskeletons is done. We can get torpedoes. And then we're getting an election. That does shuffle around our leaders a little bit. Our head of research became our new leader. And so then we can just have our old leader be our new head of research. And then your science ship. And they basically just swap positions. We have until 121 years old, and they're kind of averaging about, 60 at most, 50 kind of age. So we still have plenty of years. Okay, we met this guy over here. We'll get an embassy, and our colony ship is almost there. And we've got our next colony underway. We're gonna pause on any construction for a bit while we get this colony up and running. Although we will get this energy grid on this world here. Make our technicians better. Communications established. The Pliff Plaff Hive. So this is a cool moment. What we're going to be doing is launching this agenda, which gets 3,000 experience across all of my leaders. Now, I do have a lot of leaders recruited, so it won't be a lot for each individual one. But that is a big jump in experience for all of our leaders. Very cool. And then also an increase to experience gain over time. Let's get Evolving Society. And we've unlocked another tradition. We can get Effective Leader Skill, which is just everyone gets +1. Actually, it's interesting, on the planet icon, it shows you the effective skill rather than the actual skill. We're about to get our next colony online. Okay, we've got another colony. Let's go ahead and recruit another official. This guy starts with level 2, so that's nice. We can make you a sector capital. We'll want to get, we'll start with the generator district and then maybe some mining districts. Okay, resettle you guys over to Stergos. Empire of Macaire has closed its borders to us. I will close my borders back. Our Minister of Defense has upgraded. We can get max influence from power production. That's going to be good. And we've got another tradition slot, and we could finish off aptitude, which gives us an additional leader starting trait. It's not like essential. We could alternatively go for getting down to statecraft. Yeah, I think let's start on statecraft next. Okay, we're about to get this colony improved. So got to 1,000 on this world. So we're making almost 2, 3, 5. Great. So only 30 years into the game, and we still have plenty of life left in these leaders, and we're reaching leaders that are already over skill level 5, and we have many more on the way. Like this leader here might live to 115, 99, 121. Empire of Makir has rivaled us, and we will rival them back. We might want to prepare for conflict with them. So on Statecraft, we can get, whenever Agenda is launched, all counselors get 150 experience per skill level. And then that combined with Constitutional Focus increases the Agenda speed, so we get them more frequently. So that's actually perfectly timed, because in 2 months we're going to get this council thing. That way we're getting even more experience. Because I'd love to get to max level leaders, level 10. Okay, let's launch this, and our council gets some upgrades. Very good, and then we can get another agenda going, and then we can get departmental efficiency for more counselor experience gain. Our council will be very strong, and that ties into because a high level council actually increases the rate of agendas. You can also get these legendary leaders as well, which have some pretty crazy good perks. This guy is not really good for our empire. Worker resource output, pop upkeep, but less happiness and growth speed. Efficiency, no. We can get another star base over here, just to defend our flanks and choke points, and get more naval capacity, of course. Great, finally. And then terraforming would be a good pickup next, or naval capacity. Do we want to go to war with this guy anytime soon? Economic development or conquest? Volcanic we won't be able to terraform, but tropical, continental, all of these worlds. Okay, let's get terraforming. And then we can finally get on all of these naval logistics offices, pump out even more naval capacity. No, build this first. Did we get it? Just barely. That was really close. Will we get it? We did. Cool. We can get an additional effective counselor skill. We're getting +3 effective skill on all of our counselors. This guy got a random event where he gets 5,000 experience and removes all negative traits, even though he didn't have any negative traits, but sure, I won't complain about that. Romanities. Let's get Forge. Oh, and yet another skill. That was a big one. So now that's a huge boost to our alloys. We might want to stack that with Industrial World to get more job efficiency. Fleets in position. Let's go take them out and get all of our admirals some experience. But before that, we can get crystal mines. We've been waiting for that. Let's hope we don't lose anything. And great. That is some additional experience for all of our admirals. Terraforming speed. Let's get terraforming speed. That's actually pretty good because we're going to want that in a bit to terraform up these planets. Getting 2.75 influence from power projection. So that'll help us with making claims, and we could eventually go for some kind of conquest against one of our rivals. Now we can get the council agenda speed. The first negative trait, oof, reduced empire research speed. I don't appreciate that. Of all of the traits you could have gotten, I'm not a fan of that one. And we found this. The nearest science ship can actually go research this survey. And that's great. A relic world? Fantastic. We're going to want to get you down to here as well. So we can get leader lifespan an additional 10 years from technology. Great. That'll buy us even more time to get these leaders up to the max rank. This one has collided planet. Whoa. That's crazy. This is base game. I've never seen this before. Let's terraform this continental world first to a savanna. And we're going to get even more effective counselor skill and some experience. And we've got some more unity. Let's get this one, psychological profiling. And then we can get rightful claims and oppose the fallen. We can get our first Ascension perk. A good one to pick up is Transcendent Learning for even more experience gain and leader upkeep and more scientists. Oh, so that's nice, actually. So this aptitude leader starting traits +1 applies retroactively. I didn't realize it applies retroactively to all of your existing leaders. That's actually not too bad, because that's why I have all of these traits that they unlocked. So yeah, these leaders are starting to stack up quite a few different traits. These guys are at war, so I could maybe jump in on that.
We might as well get the claims. We've got our fleets. Let's get our armies in position. And then this will be rally troops. New assault armies will automatically go to reinforce. Okay, we can get council agenda effect duration increase and reduce our empire size as well. Very nice. I wouldn't normally go it, but we'll go executive vigor for that additional council agenda speed. This empire has made peace. Do we go for their capital world? Nah. I'll just declare war. Ooh, I can vassalize them. Do I vassalize them? I guess I'll vassalize them. Let's vassalize them. So let's go get our fleets in position. We've got this paragon. On researching any anomaly, all scientists gain 300 experience. That is really good. We will enlist you, and we need to get you a science ship. So we'll swap you out here, and you're going to go research that anomaly. So at this point, we want him to be the only one to research anomalies. Let's colonize this world, relic world, and this will be a research world. Get this starbase. How is this? No armies, so we'll just quickly bomb that. Got it. And then you guys enter orbit. Energy weapons, sensors, armor, explosives, this. This one is not worth it. Okay, cool. This will make our ships a bit stronger. And then there's this fleet over here with an additional 600 jumping in. Let's not jump into that yet. Okay, cool. We've got them engaged. Good. That was a bit of a brutal battle. Do I push onto their station? No, there's no reason to. Let's get back and get repairs. Rightful claims. Reduce claim influence cost. 58 months. Yeah, let's do rightful claims, I guess. Okay, cool. 42 years into the game, we've finally gotten our leaders leveled up enough to get a destiny trait. This is where this build really comes online. It takes a bit to get your leaders up to this level, but you can get some really powerful perks. Okay, let's look at these options for this guy. 10% research speed, ship build speed, or leader experience gain. Let's get this guy to have driven educator, and then this guy can get great researcher. So these are some really high tier perks. And we still have like another 40 years until this guy's gonna die. And that's assuming we don't get more techs to increase the time longer. Our fleets are ready to go. Let's go towards their capital. And their capital has quite a bit of a garrison. We will bomb them. And this world is done terraforming. Let's get it going. That's fine. Our armies can handle the rest of this. Let's get our fleets to go take out this system. We've captured their capital. Great. And we've gotten our relic world. Fantastic. Go get that. Great. Go get repairs. We have won that war and got them as a vassal. So let's go Harmony next, because we can get an additional leader lifespan. You can get Meticulous, because we want to get as many anomalies as we can to keep getting that experience from that one guy. That's kind of a fun addition to the build. Yeah, they're never going to be happy with us anytime soon, and that's okay. They'll just be permanently disloyal. Oh, and the nice thing is that by getting that vassal, this faction is happier with us now. So that increases our legitimacy by a bit, increasing our speed. We want to get all of our ships upgraded, and then we can build more new ones. We did it! We have reached level 10 on our head of research. And we still have at least 33 years with this leader maxed out. We're getting 28% research speed from head of research. Effective counselor skill +3, +1 just effective skill level. This guy is operating as a head of research as if he was level 14, which is where we're getting 28% research speed just from that, let alone all of the traits. So there's an extra 2% from Inquisitive. If we had Spark of Genius, there would have been stuff from that. Unfortunately, there's Paranoid. That is dragging it down a bit. this guy our ruler, which is getting plus 10 from this destiny thing. We got another destiny. We can get esteemed quartermaster, military overseer, or architect of war. Let's do military overseer. I think that makes sense. We're making a whopping 4.75 influence from power projection. And it's mostly just because of this guy who has intimidator rank 2 and military overseer. And we've got another unlocked. We're getting them all now. We can get frontiers, survey speed, sublight speed, evasion chance, and monthly minor artifacts. Or anomaly discovery chance. We want to get Xeno cataloger. I probably shouldn't have made them explorers. I probably should have got them something more useful than that. Now, admittedly, our leaders are costing us a lot of unity. And we've got another one, our grand storyteller. So there's stability, crime, and pacifist, or empire size effect, governing ethics attraction, but reduced happiness, or leader upkeep, empire size effect, and edict fund. So let's get master bureaucrat. Oh, and another one, more master bureaucrats to reduce that leader upkeep even more. So we just dropped our upkeep of our leaders by about 20 unity there by getting those 2 master bureaucrats back to back. Oh, and we've got another level 10. All of those upgrades happened kind of all at once because of that one guy going around surveying anomalies, getting us 300 experience. Oh, and the agenda finished as well. And then we can go for leadership conditioning again. Oh, we have like so much edict fund. Like so much I can't even use it all. I don't even have enough edicts unlocked to use all of this. Yes, we can get mind and body, and that buys us another 10 years. 137 is how long they can live. Well, they don't have to join our wars, but they have to pay us taxes, because I don't actually want them joining my wars. The reason I don't want them to join my war is that I don't want to have their territory occupied, and then I have to like go run and chase fleets down. So we will conquer them. Oh, see, they are going through my subject. Wait, but my subject shouldn't be in this war. They have open borders. No, why did you do this to me? They're gonna like go up through here and be annoying. What I can do is build a defensive hub. Okay, we got their fleet right in the middle of 2 of our fleets. There is a planet here which has some army. Oh, that's a lot of armies. Whoa. Yeah, they have 2 strongholds, no wonder. We'll get these ships over here bombing this world. Let us get... Oh, no. Dang it. No. Ah. What have you done? Our subject just had a revolt. Great. Thank you. Oh, and that just deleted my subject. So that war that I fought for this subject was pretty much completely worthless. So I got like 5 stars from that war, and that's it. They did not like being my subject so much. I guess, you know why that happened? That probably because I gave them those taxes, and that crashed their economy. And so they had instability, and that led to rebellion. Oh well, my bad. Okay, we've got their capital. That's all of their main worlds occupied, so let's go get our fleets repaired, and then we'll go clean up. Okay, so just a little bit more. This army should be enough to do it. Anyhow, we won against the hive mind and expanded our borders. Was it worth it? No, probably not, but we did it anyways. So I think that's a good place to wrap up and give my final thoughts on this build. At this point, I might focus on trying to train up the next round of leaders so that they're ready to go once this group dies. So maybe you could even consider whether you maybe swap out some of these council members with some lower skill people so that you're actually training them up. You know, instead of having this tier 10 guy that can't level up anymore, do I get someone else? Also, another thing that I'd work towards long term is going down one of those Ascension paths. Those can have very powerful bonuses for leaders as well. So for example, we could go with something like psionics and get psychics for some additional powerful traits, or you could go cybernetics or genetic modification. Like if you do go the genetic modification route, there's the option of getting backup leaders. So when your leaders die, they actually come back as a clone. An advantage of this kind of playstyle is you don't have to go quite as far as I did to still get a lot out of this. You could maybe only do, say, half of the things to make your leaders powerful. The main thing would be, can you get enough leader experience gain or leader lifespan to be able to get those destiny perks and still have enough time to actually get to use them? Because if you don't specifically do anything for it, most leaders will die before they ever reach that point, or they reach it and then die right after, which kind of sucks. You don't get the time to actually utilize the benefits of those. One of the big downsides is that it's a huge Unity investment, so it slows down your traditions quite a bit. But that was mostly because I was getting tons of leaders, more than I probably needed. So I wouldn't necessarily lean into it this hard, but doing a little bit of this can be very beneficial. I only realize now, but I should have picked up traditional and a negative trait to go with it, so that I'm using all of my trait points and picks, and getting just a little bit extra Unity from this as well. I'd say overall it's a pretty fun playstyle. It's nice doing a run like this. Getting those really high level leaders feels very good. And I wouldn't say it gets too much in the way of other things you want to do. I was still able to build a decent economy and all of that. So with that, thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.